downpours. But you are built to stand and not collapse. I challenge you to grow out of your comfort zone. The biggest giant you will ever face in life is your mindset. One of the biggest things that limit us and keep us defeated is the opinion we have of ourselves. When I changed my mind, it changed my life. I didn't just survive, I bounced back better. Bounce 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 back better.
Hello and welcome to Life Structure with the Eric. Another edition. I'm your host, Eric. Thank you so much for joining in on this beautiful Monday. I have a show for you today. I know everybody been looking at my posts since I posted my flyer. I've received tons and tons of messages, inboxes, comments, text messages telling me, do not quit. But before we go any further, just take the time, if you don't mind, to share this post. It would be greatly appreciated. Just waiting here to let a few more people chime in so they don't miss it from the beginning. But yeah, definitely, if you don't mind, take the time here and share it on your page. I'm going to just plug my website in here. So that will be scrolling across the bottom. Yeah, I hope everyone is having a great Monday so far. Kick off to your week. Mine has been great. Just been doing a lot of planning and meditating and got a little physical exercise in this morning. Start my week off. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great week so far. Anyways, we're just going to go ahead and get started. As I stated, I had posted, when I posted my flyer for today, I basically said, hey, I'm quitting. I'm not doing it anymore. I've tried so hard to try to get people to basically support me, and it just seems like nobody is interested. As I stated, I received text messages, phone calls, as well as comments on social media about me throwing in the towel, and I really appreciate those of you that took the time to encourage me. But some things in life is just not worth the stress. For me, pretty much when God births us with a vision, the first people that we're going to share it with 90% of the time is family and close friends. Most of the time they will applaud you, and encourage you to go after it. That pretty much gives you, a sense of confirmation, gives you that push to move forward. But most of the time, that's all you're going to get from them is a jump start. Sad but true. Most of the time, that's all that you're going to get. And in all reality, we feel like, well, this is my brother. I know he's going to support me, or she's my best friend. I know she's going to support me. And when they don't, it hurts. And we feel like, if my close circle can't support me, who will? But, over the time, I've come to learn that some people will never give you any type of acknowledgement. True story. I gave mentions to people and thanked people in my book. And September will be a year since my book has been out. And they don't even know that I gave them a mention in my book, basically because they never purchased it. Never purchased it. It's true. I have connected with people at the end of the day. My vision turned out to be longer than their thought process. So basically, we ended up disconnecting. And, these situations, they hurt. But I have learned that I can't lay in it. I can't lay in it because, I feel I have major work to do. God gave me this vision to be able to reach out and, help people that's broken. And that's my purpose. And I'm walking in it. And, real quick, C.S. Lewis, I love how he said, one of his quotes, he said, getting over a painful experience is much like crossing monkey bars. You have to let go at some point in order to move forward. I spoke about some of you that commented on my Facebook post, and old co-worker of mine, Victoria Mitchell, I love how she put it into perspective. She said, Eric, God will show you that he and only he is your only unconditional support system. We will always be let down by man, but because man's support is conditional and not of God. This is so on point, Victoria, but I just don't understand. People on social media, people will like and share stupidity and not once acknowledge, the good that you are doing. Take for instance, you have your sister, born and raised in your community. She was always a go-getter. And, for the past 2 years, she's been laying the foundation to launch her business. And everyone ignores her unless she's giving out free merchandise. If she's giving out free merchandise, they're there to get it. But everyone ignores her. No one will, spend any money with her. But, you have a celebrity that'll come out with the same almost identical business, getting, and the quality is much cheaper than theirs. But just because of the name attached to it, you guys will jump on board and support them and publicize them. Another thing, social media. This is one that definitely gets me. You have a celebrity and they'll create a fan page for their infant, little 12 months, 16-month-old infant. Baby can't talk, still pooping on themselves, but people will share their posts and reshare it, and they won't acknowledge anything that you do. And I was speaking with a friend last week, and they helped me, with this. They said, what you are doing, Eric, may not be, what some people that you are connected to are interested in. They may not like your style. They may not be one that looked for motivation. They may be someone that they just like, finding stuff to make them laugh. They may like stuff about making their money grow or whatever, but some people just don't like, motivation. And more than anything, they may not look up to you and feel that you are able to reach them because they only see you as a person that you once was. So basically, them never having an addiction problem, they feel they don't have a connection to you. But only if they took the time to click on it and listen and understand, LifeStruction is about healing brokenness and rebuilding broken individuals. They probably could relate, but because of your past, and they looking at you like, well, who is he to try to motivate me? You know, they'll never, click to see what you have. So unfortunately, it's crazy because some people, they feel like if you don't have a degree to stand behind your purpose, they don't feel you're capable. And, it's funny, but it's so true. I mean, and that goes a long ways, on jobs, anything, people feel like, well, you don't have a degree, so you don't have the experience. And, check this out. Where is that? I love this part right here. In the Bible, Nehemiah had no experience in construction, but he called on God and asked him how to do it. People question, how can I trust you to build and you're not a builder? But God gave him all the power to construct. And guess what? He's given me the power to change lives. So we just need, once I got to the realization where I have to block all of that out, I found out, support or no support. Eric, I have to believe in myself, and pretty much I have to be my own cheerleader. Now, my close, intimate family, my kids, my wife, my sisters, my mother, people like that, they've been encouraging me forever, but you would think it would be larger than that. But at sometimes, you have to realize, hey, you have to be your biggest motivator. You have to be your biggest motivator. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. You guys enjoying this so far? Oh, okay. I'm glad to see we have some people watching and commenting. I'm going to get back to these comments in just a little bit. I just clicked here to see who is commenting, but let me just finish this up, and then I'm going to get back and answer a few questions. But lost my thought process, but I just saw I had comments there, and I wanted to click to see what they were all about. But as I was stating, when it goes for something that you do in your spare time to something that you allocate all of your time to, you forget about who's not supporting you because you're determined to get it done. And see, that's me, because, my determination, even when I'm hurting, because even people that try to inspire and motivate, some days we hurt ourselves, and I'm sure some of you can relate, but at the end of the day, I'm still determined to encourage people. Why? Because God said the moment that you don't show up is the day somebody that's about to throw in the towel is going to tune in, and you won't be there to encourage them. That's why I do what I do. Hand clap for myself, hand clap of applause. This week, last week, I got my first audio edition on Spotify. So now, basically, after the video podcast, we're taking the audio portion and we're loading it onto Spotify. So definitely go on Spotify and check out, just type in Life Structure with Eric. It'll come up and you'll be able to listen to the audio. So when you're driving in your car or you at work and you have your headphones on, you can play it back and listen, and definitely text it, share it to people that may need it. But my first piece went on last week, and I shared it on my Twitter page, and I received this message from someone on Twitter that has stumbled across my post, and they clicked on it and read it. And, last week we were talking about we had the power to get out of the cage, and don't know this lady, but she sent me a message, and it confirmed, the reason why I do what I do, and it definitely recharged me up. She said, for the past 2 years, I've been living my life in a cage, and I'm so glad that you shared this podcast. I clicked on it and I read it. and she typed in, I got the power. And she said, I reached out and asked someone for help. And she said their response was, I've been sitting here waiting because I got tired of pressuring you. But God said, when you were ready, you would reach out to me. And she said, thank you so much for doing what you do. And that right there, basically, let me know, Eric, keep going, keep pushing, push through, and don't give up on your dreams. Once again, that's something else that Victoria Mitchell posted on my page. She said, God will handpick your audience, and speak to God. Let him choose your audience. Never allow someone else's action to dictate your calling. And that confirmed God is handpicking my audience, and I'm sure some of y'all, logged on today because you saw the thing saying, I quit. The devil is a liar. I'm not quitting. I'm quitting some people, but I'm not quitting. I'm just finding another way, to do it. God says he's hope for the hopeless and a friend to the friendless. And he is my friend. When I don't have no one else to talk to, I know if I just hush, be quiet, and meditate, I'll hear from him and he'll give me, direction. He definitely didn't create us to be fearful towards birthing out our vision. And he planted it on the inside of us. So today, I'm releasing any and everyone that doesn't support they don't support me. If you don't support me, oh, well, guess what? I'm going to make it with you or without you. But one thing for sure, from this point on, you don't have to worry about me sharing my vision with you, for down the line. I'm protecting my heart. I'm protecting my vision. So anyone else that's watching, I encourage you today to take the oath, power down your non-support assembly line. I like power down your non-support assembly line. Anybody that ever worked in a warehouse before knows this thing called an e-stop button. When it's an emergency and you need to shut down things right away, you hit that e-stop. So hit that e-stop button and halt all access to your non-believers. Today, we're placing boundaries on our blueprint. I command you to revoke all access and, revoke, once I'm going to say it again, all access, and place all people who don't have time for you in a secured area outside of your life structure zone. I love that. Y'all can share that if you want to. Matter of fact, let me see if I can remember what I just said. I command you to revoke all access and place all people who don't have time for you in a secured area outside of your life structure zone. The word says no weapon formed against us shall be able to prosper. So I stand in front of you today to tell you it won't work. The weapon has no power against your faith. It won't work. So pretty much, don't forget, sometimes people will shoot invisible arrows at your mindset to attack your focus. But as long as you're walking in faith, I promise you, it won't work. It won't work. Matter of fact, like I had you guys do last week, type in the comments right now, it won't work. It won't work. Last week I told you, you have the power. And once you realize that, you hold all power within you, no one has the authority to reduce your power. You can confirm that even when no one seems to stand with you, it may hurt. But you have to let the enemy know, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to make me quit. But guess what? It won't work. That was good to me. That was good to me. Yeah. So yeah, it won't work. I'm telling you, it won't work. So any questions? Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Man, I love my Life Structure family. I love my Life Structure family. I see I got my sister, Chloe, on from Texas. Absolutely. Keep walking in your purpose. My sister, great author, Angela Cobb, says the pure truth. Tracy Power, keep walking in your purpose. My brother Kevin, he got the muscle sign up. Miss Pamela Williams says, keep standing strong. My sis Beverly Sharon, don't stop, Eric. I truly enjoy your podcast. Keep going. Love you, man. Love you back, sister. I ain't quitting. Ha! The devil is a liar. Hello, Miss Warren. Thank you for tuning in. Miss Darlene Gentle says, absolutely glad that you started this podcast. Don't let it stop you from shining. My good friend Tasha Ricks. I haven't been on the looks like she was typing and she stopped. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. That's right. It won't work. It won't work. Yeah. And pass the plate, the collection plate. The church doors is now open. You know what, guys? I love the church. I meditate, read my word every day. And I created this podcast. No disrespect to the church, but I created this podcast because there are people that's broken and they don't know where to start at. And I look at it as we cannot reach out and try to grasp them by shoving scripture down their throat because they're not ready for it. So basically, I created Life Structure. So basically, I can reach out and grasp, broken spirited people and help nurture them, because pretty much they're so badly hurt that they're crawling. They don't have strength to stand on their two legs. So basically, I created Life Structure podcast so I can reach out and help these people. And basically, once they're strong enough to stand, then we can slowly transition them, if they, are God-fearing people. That's the foundation of Life Structure. So, I hope you guys will continue to stand with me, and anyone that that may be broken, hurt, that may need direction, definitely send them my way. Definitely send them my way. I try my best to help anyone, that's broken and needs some type of restoration in their life. And with that being said, keep in mind, to those of you that's in Phoenix, on August 20th, WWE SmackDown, I had someone to donate 4 tickets. So we're raffling all 4 tickets. The raffle will actually be on August the 8th. So if you're interested, one ticket, well, not one ticket, one entry is $5. Or if you want 5 entries, that's $20. You can actually go to, there's a link in Messenger, Facebook Messenger. There's a link that you can do a payment there. So you can inbox me there, or you can Cash App $ Life Structure if you would like to purchase. And the proceeds from this raffle is going towards my book campaign. So basically, those of you that's not familiar with my book campaign, that's basically, I have the hopes of purchasing 1,000 books, and as I go around and speak at facilities, I try to leave like 10 or 15 books at each facility that I go to. Or if someone contacts me and say, hey, well, this is a halfway house, or this is a facility that I think people would benefit from your book, we'll go over and drop off books there. So that's what the book campaign is. So if you don't want to enter the raffle and you just want to go and do the book campaign, once again, you can go to my website. There's a link on my website for that you can donate to that book campaign. Also, if you haven't purchased the book and you would like to purchase it, once again, you can go to mylifestruction.com and purchase the book as well. Also, what else? On the website, we have these t-shirts. My Life is Under Construction. You can purchase that on the website as well. And all of these funds, the proceeds from the t-shirts as well, goes towards that book campaign. So yeah. And also, if you haven't done so already, definitely you can follow me on all social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, basically at Life Structure with Eric. So definitely follow me on Instagram and YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube page. That will be greatly appreciated. But as I stated earlier, I do have a platform now on Spotify. So definitely go to Spotify and subscribe. So basically, each time I post a new audio, it will be there for you guys to listen, and you can always basically share it with family and friends. Sheila Ridley. Oh, we had some great times in school. I lied, Eric. I needed these words tonight. Thank you. Yes, you do. Remember, at the end of the day, you're your biggest motivator, and pretty much, you can do all things through yourself. Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, I'm not going to hold you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Looks like no one has any questions. I don't see anyone typed in any questions here, but I thank everybody that tuned in, and hey, tune in again next Monday for Life Structure with Eric. It will be another great episode. Once again, I love you guys, Life Structure fam. Keep tuning in and keep spreading the word. And it's not too late to share this post. So definitely go to my page and share it. And if you didn't catch the beginning, go back and look at the beginning. I did a little dancey thing with my hats. I changed hats a few times. So if you didn't catch it from the beginning, go back and check out. It's almost at about a minute, and right at a minute or so, you'll see my little dance that I did. Brother Shane, thanks for tuning in, bro. Yeah, please tune in next week. All right, guys, I love you. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Monday. Peace and blessings to you.